Ladies and gentlemen, boy, you can see that this man is ready for the knives thrown at him because he's got that mask and the lights went out. And I am sure he's ready for what's at stake because you might want to say the knives are going to be thrown at him tonight in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage. And boy, is he going to be at the epicenter. We'll talk about some of the recent things. We'll talk about maybe some people that he's done some wrongs or that Mask has done some wrongs to. We'll get into that. We'll get into, I'm sure, some other topics and your comments. Plus, at 10 o'clock Eastern time, as a reminder, I'll pick a lucky winner for this bad boy. But this man is here, and I could see he's not in the usual mood because that mask is on, and we saw what happened to Phoebe Harper and Godric Sandwell when that mask was on. So let me now get this show on here in style on Sportzwire Radio, the number one global radio station where all music, all sports, and all wrestling matters. So with that, without further ado here on the Sports Report, number one global sports show, the man that has hacked in to more systems than anybody since the Y2K bubble. He's the reigning, defending USWA, Universal, and the WVWF hybrid champion. Collectively, his name is simply put the Samoan King. Hybrid champ, and my roommate is here, my friend. Long time no speak.
Yeah, well, long time since we're roommates.
Only been a few minutes.
Yeah, literally. But I'm here today, unfortunately. So.
Unfortunately, you always come on here. What do you mean? You've been here, 5 times in 2 weeks? And I'm sure, Cody Maverick will be here Tuesday night, but he's here at a little bit of an earlier time. So I'm not sure if it'll sync up with our roommate schedules. He's here around the 7:15, 7:30 hour. So I'm not sure if he'll be around, but
it's possible.
It's possible. Boy, we gave you the heads up, but we have him, and we'll talk about him, I'm sure, later. But I mean, I'm surprised that you say, unfortunately, you did want this, and I'm sure you're going to see some familiar faces that you'll be reminded of throughout the next hour or so.
I'm ready for the unfamiliar faces because I hacked into a couple of people, so there was
a couple. Friday we had on the WVWF Tag Team Champions, who you famously have gone back and forth with here on Sportswire and cease and desist. Hype Man, Dan Lasers, and the Rare Bird, Chris Phoenix. There's the most Dean Mosley, who you famously hacked into. And boy, he was not happy with you. I mean, obviously then your brother in the collective, Day Jameson, find me. You found him. I mean, you've certainly done a number. Then there was that gentleman of exquisite caliber. And I mean, I can keep going. But then how about that guy that is also Samoan that also holds championship gold. And, well, he's the Samoan Dragon, the final chief. You even hacked onto his show. So, I mean, I lost count at this point.
Yeah, unfortunately, because
your name has shown up more than the New York Giants co-owner on the Epstein files, it seems.
I kind of popped up as more as the Giants popped up in the Super Bowl.
That's a good point, too. That is a very good point. The Giants ain't getting to the Super Bowl anytime soon. They may want to change owners, but, I mean, boy, you know, a lot to get into. And I mean, I hope you're ready. And I understand that you're going to be in action, first of all, coming up next weekend, I see.
Actually, yeah. Well, this Saturday coming up, basically.
Yep.
It's
the
7th.
Yeah, I heard you're traveling because now we know officially this coming Love and War show is postponed to the 21st because Mother Nature has certainly been acting, well, let's just say a little cruel, but you are the Samoan King. That hasn't stopped you. That polar vortex, those winter storms, those winter storm advisory, yeah, they haven't stopped you. You've stopped that dead in its tracks, but we know that Love and War has been postponed to the 21st, but that's not stopping you because collectively you're going to the great state of Connecticut, I understand.
Yeah, we're going to Gales Ferry, Connecticut. And I think the mask made this Mother Nature for WVWF a problem because unfortunately I wasn't going to be there for that show. But but there's a but to that. On the 21st, I could be there at that show.
Now, that's a different discussion. Now, I would be so fascinated, especially with the likes of Cody Maverick, what they think about that, because he was just announced in a match, in a triple threat match for his King of the Mountain championship. You famously wanted that championship. I am going to be so fascinated Tuesday night what he has to say about that. So, and I'm sure you're maybe that gives you an opportunity to keep an eye on that, and who knows what else coming up on that 21st.
Yeah, exactly. Anything's possible. How about that? You know what I'm saying? So,
I wouldn't doubt that for a second. And obviously, you'll be a busy man. And I mean, are you nervous about who may show up tonight? First of all, are you nervous in any way?
No, because to be honest, I know for a fact the Mad Hatter is going to make an appearance eventually.
Oh, well, that's going to be a no-brainer. That's going to be a foregone conclusion.
Well, yeah, that's probably like the only person I would know that will pop up. Even though that Day Jameson, I know he's going to pop up because, unfortunately, he said he wanted to. So,
Day Jameson, listen, I'm sure once you mention his name, the bat signal is going to go on because he'll be found back on here. I mean, he's been on, so we'll see him. I have no doubt. There's some other people here in the chat, and I do want to remind people that at 10 o'clock, you may be the king. You are the Samoan King. There's no question about that. But we do have the king. We have a giveaway. The Kings of this coming week's Billboard 200, which is the top 200 albums sold in all of America. You can win this, which is the brand new Megadeth album. So if you are a rock fan, a heavy metal fan, or even just you want a giveaway, you want a free CD of the #1 album in the world or in America, you have an opportunity to win this. So we'll be pumping that up throughout the next 49 or so minutes. But obviously, I see some other people here in the chat, and I mean, I understand apparently now, though, Mr. Taufua, there's somebody that has hacked into my system that wants to address you. And after what you've done these last several weeks, I mean, should I do the honors and bring this person on? Because I'm almost forced to right now.
I'm kind of surprised that someone actually figured out what I figured out. But yes, I would love to meet this person who hacked into the system.
Well, you know what? Your wish is my command. And this person has, requested it. So for those that are listening and watching here in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage, is that the controversy, King Wyatt Black? I thought he was, let's just say, no, that's not Wyatt Black. I mean, that's who I think it is. Is that the writer for ProWrestling.net, the Pro Wrestling Wire? And is that the woman that we hear all the time introducing and interviewing all the superstars in the WWF? And the irony of you, Wyatt Black, but you're Courtney Wood, and what are you doing here?
So, despite the terrible weather, I got a package in the mail from one Aaron James. You know, your longest reigning WWF heavyweight champion. And in it was Wyatt Black's phone.
I could see that. I mean, because the last we spoke about it on Friday's show. I mean, Wyatt Black as well. He's almost like Jimmy Hoffa, for those that don't know, who hasn't been found. Famously, the guy that was in the head of the Teamsters Union, and who knows where he is.
Who knows? I don't really care. So I figured I would take it upon myself to make that file, that profile, a little more interesting by popping on here to talk to my step Samoan, Mr. Taufua.
Well, I mean, it's so great to see you, I guess. But what do you have to say, Courtney? I mean, this is certainly quite a surprise, and I'm going to let you have the opportunity to address Mr. Taufua.
Well, we got two pieces of business, sir. First, the kid's phone that I stole, got a hold of, has said that he is coming after you. And I figured you could address that with me, and it'd be a little better than having to talk to that kid.
I feel like
what are your thoughts on that?
I feel like he wants to come after this.
The title that he's never held.
Well, he says he did.
Youngest hybrid champion in history.
Yeah, and the fastest in history, I guess. But unfortunately, I'm going to be the longest one to hold this championship. And Wyatt Black, for that kid, I can tell him to kick rocks because he has not proven or earned an opportunity against me. He did lose against me in the Fatal 4 against Robert Winters, Phoebe Harper.
Well, that's the bad signal for Miss Wood, or I should say Mr. Black, because I mean, today you might be called Wyatt Black. I mean, this might be the first and only time, but I mean, it does say Wyatt Black on here.
When people step in the ring with me, they start to change. Which I like it, because some people can turn into this big, strong person thinking they can take down a king. Which, to be honest, they're not a king slayer.
Is that what you're going to say while Phoebe Harper's in the hospital?
That wasn't me.
You said that here last time we had this confrontation. He did say that.
No, I understand that it wasn't you. I understand that it was the mask. But you're Dan right now. Don't you feel bad that happened to her?
I did send a letter out to Miss Phoebe Harper apologizing.
Has she received it yet? Do we know if she's received it?
I'm not sure if she did, but
considering these winter storms, I mean, that would really be an interesting question for some.
It was mailed out, so I'm not sure she got it because of the snow, but also the mask controls the weather. Maybe he don't want Phoebe to get that letter.
I say. I mean, Mr. Taufua, I guess that's not enough for Miss Wood, and with what happened with Miss Harper, and I guess it'll be to be determined if Miss Harper will be there on the 21st of February, and you said now there's a very strong possibility you'll also be there on the 21st of February, and I'd be curious on how that may all shape up.
For Miss Phoebe Harper, if you actually go back to the video that's on your profile, Miss Wood,
I can pull that up right now.
You can see that in my face there is pain, there is discomfort, because I didn't want to do it, but the mask made me do it. Even when I was walking out the ring, I stopped because the mask was trying to tell me to do more damage. I control myself. The mask can't control me. But unfortunately, when the mask wants what he wants, when the mask gets blood, then Taufua has to do what he has to do.
And understandably, Courtney, I mean Wyatt has covered her face, and it was a gruesome incident there. And there is Godric Sandwell, the gentleman of exquisite caliber, who was there, who had somehow miraculously came by, and although it was too little, too late, he had his own revelation, let's say, when it came to this here on Sportswire in his most recent appearance. And there is Ampo the Destroyer. And he gives, with certainly probably the best idea of anybody else, those championship belts that Mr. Taufua has held on and has held on universally. And you've come out. But there you go again. There you go. And as a reminder, and maybe a reminder of what's to come here tonight, you are unleashing on Godric Sandwell. And, you know, and here we are once again talking about this. And Miss Harper, who knows, Mr. Black and Miss Harper, their future to be determined, and Daniel Taufua, who knows, right?
That right there reminded Godric that the mask is powerful. Don't underestimate the mask.
Oh, well, Godric had his own revelation when you were here with him a couple of weeks ago, and I'm sure that's going to be reminded very soon. If you are out there, do me a favor. Hit the sub button for Miss Wood so you can watch some of her content. And we hope that we're not confusing her the only time ever with Wyatt Black. We hope Mr. Black is eventually found and he will get his hands on Daniel Taufua. That will certainly remain to be seen. And we are here right now on Sportswire Radio. We'll get to some people in the chat. And my name is the Reverend Tom Bryce. But listen, you did also, Mr. Taufua, you did apologize on here. You did apologize to Miss Harper. You did do that famously. I mean, so anything else you want to say about this incident, or it's time to move on?
I'll say one more thing about it, because understandable what I did to Phoebe Harper is painful to everybody to watch. I kind of tsunami after tsunami, king splash, everything. I showed who was the real king. Maybe I'm the real controversy king, but I be a king because I'm a champion, I'm a warrior, and I will always be King Taufua.
That may be so, but you can still do those things, I guess, to some point, and especially Miss Wood, not Mr. Black, that the match was over. It was too far. Did it go too far? And you could still be the warrior. You could still be the king. Now, I'm not saying this, but other people are certainly, that's their point, and it's a well-intended point to be made, that you could still be those things without doing what you did to Miss Harper and even Mr. Sandwell.
Even the mask got the fans chanting one more time.
Well,
let's make this clear. Godric deserved what he got for letting that happen to Phoebe. He was warned that would happen. He did not put enough effort into showing up on time or preventing it. So Godric deserved what he got. But don't you think that was too much for Phoebe? No, like that was a lot. She's like a third your size, man. Come on.
She wanted what she wanted.
Did she ask for that? Is that a point that you would say, Mr. Taufua? Did she ask for it?
No, hold on. No, she wanted a one-on-one match. She did not want to be brutally tsunamied after a triple threat or after the match. She wanted a one-on-one competition for a championship. So that's not fair to say.
No, it's not, but now she can't really get that chance. Not saying it in a bad way, not saying it in a good way. It's more of the fact that I showed her that she does not want to step foot in the ring with me again.
Well, we don't know. We don't know if she wants to step foot in the ring with you because we haven't heard from Miss Harper since what happened. And we've shown that footage repeatedly on Sportswire. And I know from Miss Wood, not Mr. Black, that we probably shouldn't show that again. but it remains to be. Well, I mean, it does say Wyatt Black on it, and I keep getting confused, but I'm not confused to show that Miss Wood has a YouTube channel, and you should hit the sub button for her, because we would imagine on February 21st, we'll see the name Courtney Wood interviewing other people and not Wyatt Black's name. And you should certainly check out some of her stuff. And we're very excited that she's on, not Mr. Black. Although we hope Mr. Black will be found, because he also has his sights set on Daniel Taufua. I mean, and I guess maybe the point about tonight's show is maybe Mr. Tafua's luck gonna run out and catch up with him, because all these people, I mean, I see somebody else that wants to come in. Speaking of Mr. Sandwell, very shortly. I have the word on high authority, you might want to say, that's going to pop up shortly. You want them? You sure?
Oh, is that from Jeffrey?
Yes.
Is Jeffrey telling you that he's here?
Well, you know what? I see what I see, and let me now bring this person, because we just referenced them, and then we'll get to some other surprises. And I do want to remind people at 10 o'clock, I am going to give this away. And if you're a fan of Megadeth, let me know in the chat. And
do I qualify? Can I join the giveaway?
You can join. You're here. I mean, we can join. Yes. At this point, anybody can join. But in the meantime, let this person join this conversation and tell us what they have to say toward, for now, King Taufua. Although I will say, before I bring this person on, you are definitely this weekend's version on Sportswire of John Wick, because you have the knives at you. So I do want to point that out. So TikTok, Mr. Taufua.
I'm the Bubba Wega.
Well, you know what? The Baba Yaga is coming for you. But let me bring the first person of others, aside from Miss Wood, not Mr. Black. I keep getting confused. But wait, there's a door? There's a door that's open?
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Well, the gentleman of exquisite caliber.
Ladies and gentlemen, angels and demons, Nephilim and Cambion, and especially for your mask, Mr. Taufua! I bid you a good evening.
Godric Sandwell, the gentleman of exquisite caliber.
Well, you certainly know how to speak to me, Mr. Taufua. Miss Wood, or Miss Black, Miss Popular, I'm kind of confused here myself, but be that as it may, don't relax, I meant that facetiously.
I've been confused the last 10 minutes as well. Mr. Samuel, in this case, I can't, but I have been confused. It's Wyatt Black or Courtney Wood. And hello to Rick Del Sano, Courtney Wood's boss, not Wyatt Black's boss.
Well, don't worry, I'm not going to call you Miss Black ever again.
Yeah, you better not.
Apologies. Now, unlike usual, I don't mind what you would call chewing the fat, but tonight business must dictate. And my business is with you, Mr. King Taufua.
That's fine with me, but your business is more with this.
I'm going to get to that mask in just a moment, to that mighty liger. First of all, there is one question I do have for you, Mr. Taufua. You've been using the word unfortunate tonight from what I've been hearing through a couple of grapevines. Why is that?
Don't you hear the whispers, Godric? Those whispers should tell you the reason. Even though that you have a tannish brown door behind you, that door is actually red. But aren't you the devil in the blue coat? That devil in the blue coat takes you to Route 66, doesn't it? Doesn't it take you to a highway? And life is a highway? Maybe.
That was a great song. Life is a highway.
I'd say if you're gonna make that quote, it would be the highway to hell, would it not?
Ooh.
Fortunately, you've been hearing the whispers, and those whispers are so strong that you cannot get rid of them. They have been setting you free, and today, when I gave you the Sister Abigail, it set you free even more, didn't it?
I will
You
confess
deserve-
about that Sister Abigail. To Miss Woods' point, did I deserve that? Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. I've come to grips with that fact.
You got off easy compared to Phoebe.
Ooh.
Okay, fine. Fine. I did. But to answer the question aloud, Mr. Taufua, since you know what these whispers are saying in my head even as we speak, why don't you be the one that says it aloud? Because I don't think I have that right.
Unfortunately, if you hear them, you do. But if you need to explain it, then let me explain it for you even better. Way and that way of me.
Oh my God! How did he do that?
So, you want to know about them whispers? The whispers tell you to do this and to do that to show you who you really are. That devil in the blue coat. Unfortunately.
We've talked about that many times. That was the most recent appearance. And by the way, Mr. Samuel will be back here next Friday on his birthday. So he will be here. And I hope he'll be in a little bit of a better mood. But right now, he's not.
So, those whispers tell you to what? We're all black. Go to Charleroi, PA to destroy everybody.
This time, no. Those whispers right now.
Is trying to prove that one is saying that you can take advantage and take control and show you who you really are, Mad Hatter.
Man. No. No. Because
He
that's not
doesn't
who I
like that.
want to be anymore. I don't want to be that person anymore. Then why do these whispers want to drag this out of me specifically?
Because you have the potential and you don't think you do. Your potential is that you can be a champion, but do you choose to be a champion? No.
Okay, fine. You got me. You got me. We all have our choices to make.
You rather fall in demise and fall on the sidelines and not even be a main eventer anymore.
There are those that are more deserving than me.
Actually, in your heart and your mind, you want that so bad. You want the crowd to call you the main event. They want you to be Godric Sandwell, the gentleman of exquisite caliber. But you choose to stay on the sidelines. And you choose to let people get hurt in front of your eyes.
Are you saying he let this happen to get Phoebe out of the way?
Because he wants his own. He wants to be himself. He's mad in his mind because he wants to be a champion. Isn't that right?
And that's an interesting point, Mr. Taufua, because we know over the past, year and a half or so that Mr. Samuel's been coming on, time after time, he's come up short. When it's championship situation after championship situation, and he hasn't been able to win a big one. And Miss Harper has been chasing championships, and this was her opportunity. And what Mr. Taufua did, it's one less person that's in the way of Mr. Sandwell for eventually capturing gold, and in no better place than the WVWF.
So, Godric, would you like me to explain the other part? The one that whispered to the mighty Lega saying to do that to Phoebe.
You wanted that to happen to her?
Oh my God, Mr. Sandwell he's going through something. Listen, it's not Rolaids. He doesn't need Rolaids. Doesn't need Tums. It seems like. Oh my God!
No.
It isn't voices. This is just. Is the truth coming out? Mr. Taufua know what's in the mind of the gentleman of exquisite caliber? Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like this could be a possibility.
No, you're not giving to me.
Oh my God, Mr. Sandwell is going. Can Daniel Taufua now control people's minds? It's one thing he hacks into systems. It's another thing he destroys and decimates his opponents. But now it seems like he's now hacked into the minds and the minds of the gentlemen of exquisite caliber. Dr. Sandwell, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God! You know what? I don't even know what to say about Mr. Sandwell, but there's somebody else here that wants to come on and has a few things to say. Let's just, ladies and gentlemen, while we try to find Godric Sandwell, you're gonna find Dave Jameson, the Prince of Chaos, the quadruple belt holder, is here. And well, Mr. Taufua, after what you did to Mr. Sandwell, what could you collectively do to your brother, the Prince of Chaos, the quadruple belt holder, Dave Jameson?
Unfortunately, I can't do nothing to him because he knows the whispers. He knows
Well, Godric Sandwell certainly didn't. I'm almost afraid to keep him on the screen at this point.
See, it's funny, right? This goes back 2 years. He's been the Mad Hatter, Tom Bryce. We've been on here years ago and talked about this, Tom.
We did.
This is something that has been happening. Godric didn't want to accept that fate. Phoebe didn't want to accept that fate. I told everybody once I left there was going to be a change, and that change was Taufua. Taufua learned how to bring that reckoning in rather than letting it out. He became the reckoning. Just like I became the chaos. It's a beautiful thing to happen. Now, Godric will be okay. I promise. Godric will be okay. If he hears the word reckoning maybe once or twice more, he might lose his mind. But we'll try and keep him. We'll try and keep his sanity level there. Taufua, you brought up Godric coming to Charleroi. Well, it's funny you say Charleroi because I've been there and I collected some gold. And I know February 7th. USWA goes to Connecticut, and I believe that you're in a championship match, brother.
I am.
Yeah.
So while you go and do that, I'm going to collectively go hunt more gold once we go up to Connecticut. Once we get there with this collaboration show with OWR, and we get to prove to them why USWA is the superior brand.
Exactly.
Now, this upcoming weekend, we have to prove what USWA is all about. So any personal issues that we have, any problems that there might have been, that gets pushed to the side just for this weekend.
You're right.
But you know what happens whenever I come back to West Virginia and I find somebody that has a championship on their shoulder. Collect, wreck, and leave. Well, you live by it, I'll die by it.
Well, that's an interesting point you made, Mr. Jameson, because speaking of men that have a championship that maybe you want to collect Tuesday night, this guy, the new king of the mountain champion, is here, Cody Maverick. But speaking of people who it looks like have shown back up to the screen, it's that devil in the blue coat. The devil in the blue coat. He's got it on.
Hello, old friend. Very, very.
Mr. Jameson?
Godric.
Good to hear from you again. How is the Prince of Chaos?
Hello, old friend.
Yeah. Mighty leg off.
Oh!
What is happening?
Unfortunately, I like how this is because now are you starting to control my life, Godric?
You're not the only one familiar with this realm. I know you hold a better keep than I. But even Godric can understand this now. Because we're all mad in here, aren't we, Day?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Godric, you found your way. You found him. You found me.
Master Jameson, I mean no disrespect. But the devil in the blue coat does. I wanted Phoebe to have everything.
Did you?
I wanted her to have everything. I could not. Because she is something that I can never aspire to be.
Godric, that happened messing with my light.
Oh my goodness. And it's not an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark or Goosebumps. The lights are flickering. I don't even know what to
guess
say.
you can play at that game. It's time for me to go. Because I gotta go find Miss Harper. Because I owe her an apology. Semester Bryce, Miss Wood, Master Jameson, Mighty Olega especially. February 21st. Mark the day. Because the devil in the blue coat returns to Parkersburg!
Whoa! Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what did I just see on my screen? Daniel Taufua, Godric Sandwell turned into you there and just left, and he's showing up, and that means you might be there on February 21st, and I hope you got what you wanted there. King Taufua!
I think I kind of did.
Mighty Lego, what, how bad did you corrupt him?
You saw it. What was that?
Well, he did mention Phoebe Harper, and there were things there said, and I mean, I do want to remind people, Mr. Sandwell's here on his birthday next Friday, so hopefully he finds his way back on, and maybe we'll get back on the answers. Yes,
he's off the deep end. Somebody needs to 302 him.
I'm going to try my best.
What was your influence? What are you talking about?
What did I do? I just showed up.
I really don't think Mr. Jameson, in this particular case, has kind of like the last appearance, has absolutely zero to do with what we just saw. Zero. I mean, Godric Sandwell and Daniel Taufua seem like, who knows? I mean, you know, I guess Daniel Taufua, you should be called the Ghost Whisperer. I mean, I love looking at Jennifer Love Hewitt when she was the Ghost Whisperer. I mean, not to get confused, but it seems like maybe that show's going to resume with only you in the role. I mean, that's what it seems right now, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? I kind of like it. A little bit. Nah, never mind. A lot.
Did you hack into his mind? That's what it seems like. You hacked into Godric Sandwell's mind. I don't think anybody's seen Godric Sandwell like this. I mean, Dave Jameson made an outstanding point. He's been coming on here on and off for nearly 2 years. I don't think anybody's seen him like the way we just saw him.
He needed to let his mind free, so I set him free.
I've known Godric for like 12, 13 years. And he's never been that.
Like Dan, listen to me, man. Like I've heard the whispers. That's why I went to therapy, and like, you know,
you got out. Mr. Jameson was onto something. He got out when the going was good and left. And since he left,
so are you going to go get Godric and take him to therapy? Is that what you're saying?
Did I not just say somebody needs to 302 him?
I need Godric to understand this.
You know where he lives?
Just like how I got you to understand it. That's how you got those championships. Godric wants the big opportunity. Let him.
Hey, Godric has not been able to win the big one. We've talked about this time and time again. And what better way to get himself an opportunity to win a big one or a better chance is by eliminating someone that could be competition. And well, his tag team partner might be in the way of Godric Sandwell winning the big one. I mean, I don't know if I would say those things, but Daniel Taufua made a point. I don't think we've even made here before. But if you are here so we don't hear the whispers, please find Dave Jamison's YouTube channel and find that subscribe notification to hit it. And that way we can get him some more subs because he's almost at 100 subs. So find
That's awesome.
Hit the sub button there for him. And hello. And
don't
hello
hit the sub button for him. I will make you listen to the whispers too, everybody.
Yes, and I think Omen Black is like, what did I walk into? Well, Godric Sandwell, Omen, well, he went to go, I think, find the whisperers. He put the devil, he had the blue coat on, and he's fighting what Mr. Taufua said. And then Dave Jamison came on and said, well, he went to therapy to avoid this, and he knows that better. And we're not looking at Wyatt Black. It is Courtney Wood. So just want to make sure if you're not confused, it's not Wyatt Black. It's Courtney Wood. AJ Harris said, the collective is the group. I know you may be a collector, but you may be misinformed on some things here. We're talking about apples and oranges. But thank you for being here. The Dawn of Combat. AJ Harrison. Zilla's in the house. Yes, hello, Zilla. Also, Zilla. And Bam Allen is here, who I'm sure is going to be a topic once again. On Tuesday's show, Cody Maverick will be in the house somewhere around 7:30. There's Dave's YouTube link. Also, yes, Cody Maverick is here, and he wants to remind you, Mr. Fua, he's not. He said on Friday's show, he's not afraid of you, and he's the only king in the WVW, and he's going to be there in Charleroi. From my understanding, coming up on the 14th.
I'll see him in the Rumble, and I'm going to eliminate his bleep because I need to win that Monsters Championship. This is what I do. I am the collector himself. I am the Prince of Chaos, Dave Jamison. And you know what? I'm just going to say a few more words, and then I'm going to hop off of here so, Daniel, you can have your spotlight back. Listen, baby, I love you, man. But when it comes down to winning these and what do we say? Doing it for our family, I gotta win what's mine. So I'm gonna let you keep collecting your check and protect your neck. I'm coming for you.
Well, before you sign off, I'd like to get Mr. Jamison to 80 subscribers. He's at 77 right now. So I see 11 people on the stream on YouTube, a bunch of others elsewhere. If you have a chance, hit the notification for him, and maybe we'll see him in your company or your promotion, or maybe we'll find him hopefully back on Sportswire, which, by the way, we will find him back on Sportswire. We will find him back here February the 20th, and guess what? He's not going to be here alone. No, I'm not talking about Daniel Taufua. No, I'm not talking about Ampo the Destroyer. No, I'm not even talking about the Banana Man Lestat, or not even Brittany Storm. Yeah, that's right, Courtney, Brittany Storm. I'm talking about Dave Jamison's tag team partner, the other half of the Mon Valley Pro Tag Team Champions, Tyler Grayson. These guys are going to be here together February 20th. That's right. Set your alarms, 9:30 p.m. Be there or be square. And Mr. Taufua, that may give you a hint to hack in, but Dave Jamison's not coming alone this time. He left. He
basically is. If he's coming with Tyler Grayson, he's basically alone.
Well, he's technically he's not alone. I want to say technically, though, he is not alone. And also, Omen Black did want to say, we unfortunately, Champ, we couldn't let you, Mr. Jamison, answer this. I'm still waiting to step in the ring with you, Jamison, but I'll tell you this. When that happens, it's going to be your bad day. That's going to be he's a big man. He's a big man. We just talked on Sportswire, and you were there. You hacked into a stream that he was on, and he talked about what he was in Russia just before. So who knows what he's learned there? I mean, listen, he could have learned the tricks of Vladimir Putin. Who knows what he could have learned? I mean, I don't even want to get
Kozlov.
Good point. Whatever it is, he could be drinking some of Day's blood for all we know. And Day, I'll be there. It's all good. We're going to see AJ Harrison very soon on Sportswire as well. Thank you very much for being here. And I did want to say my fingers were typed fast, phone knocked out of my hand, and then but what up? Yeah, I don't know what we walked into tonight, but it's what Daniel Taufua wanted. I do want to remind people, in a little less than 15 minutes, I am announcing a winner of this. I got to keep promoting it. It is the new Megadeth album, and if you haven't heard it or you have heard it, you get a chance to win it. It's actually #1 now on the Billboard chart. It's just knocked off Morgan Wallen, so that's a pretty big deal. So if you're not a Megadeth fan, you still have a chance. If you are a Megadeth fan, you're a lucky winner. And Friday's winner was somebody Mr. Taufua, and Light Shifter Arts. Light Shifter Arts, we all know, and we definitely know who that is. And even you could win the award, or the certificate. But let's get to some. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my son's lead, and I'm gonna leave Mr. Taufua here to complete his business. Good luck. Glad to see that you're coming back.
And before you leave, I do want to plug your YouTube link, so you can keep talking while I put your YouTube link one more time up. So you may have a chance to get another sub. So if you are out there, and hit the sub button for Courtney. It's not Wyatt Black. It is really Courtney Wood. She explained how and what. But thank you, by the way, Mr. Taufua. The USWA is here. I mean, the company itself is here. We want to thank the USWA and for allowing us to borrow you and to let us keep being roommates. But if you're out there, hit the sub button for Courtney. She does a lot of stuff, not just in the WWF, but elsewhere. And she also does work for the Pro Wrestling Wire and our friend, Rick Del Santo. Been learning how to do a good Grigori Rasputin without my member being on display. That's well said there. And okay, Miss Wood, I'll let you go. You're very busy, or Mr. Black, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make prank phone calls while I still have Wyatt's phone.
Don't
Well,
go.
listen. It's free. I hear it's free after 9. So do what you got to do.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. That's well, it was Courtney Wood, not Wyatt Black. And Taufua! Tell him about the Demon Ghost Bear. I mean, what are we missing there? And if you are here for the first time on my channel, hit the sub button for me. So we'd appreciate that. But
Unfortunately, that Demon Ghost Bear is it's kind of a vocabulary of the song.
I see. I guess I was
my brothers that I do music with.
Oh, well, do you want to tell us about that or nah?
Yeah, I could, because you know what? I'd rather tell a lot of people.
You should, because I'll promote it. So you're live now. I mean, let's go.
We did music since 2008, and all the way until I think 2020, I believe. So
that's when you became the Samoan King.
Exactly. So after that, we kind of like, okay, well, we're not really doing nothing. And so we kind of departed. But we're about to actually come back for a big time. Hey, we got this, and now we're about to do this, and let's do a big show. So we don't know when the show is going to be, but it's going to be in Charleroi.
Oh, I heard in Charleroi is February 14th. I mean, we have a show coming up. Is it a coincidence or nah?
Nah, it's not that. I don't know exactly what kind of day, but I know we're going to...
Oh, you said Day. You mentioned Day again. I mean, you want him to find his way back on the stream? He said he was going to leave.
No. He can find himself somewhere.
Okay.
But,
do you have a YouTube link that we may want to share with the audience that we can... maybe subscribe to and get our order, because we have a ton of people right now on YouTube. They're probably waiting to win a contest, but while they're here, we can let them hit the sub button for you.
Yeah, we actually do. It's Demented 724.
Okay, I'm gonna put that up. Is it The Demented?
No, it's just Demented 724.
I'm gonna put that up here right now. Demented 724. And we're going to put that link up so everybody can go hit a sub button. We just did it. So you got one sub from me, and I got a ton of people elsewhere out there. So do me a favor. So you don't have your mind hacked into like Godric Sandwell just did. Go hit the sub button for Daniel Taufua. And also the USW. You might, Mr. Taufua, you might want to say something nice to the USWA, because they had something very nice to say about Dave Jamieson, which was also a big thank you for having our Keystone State champion Dave Jamieson on. Well, I would like to let the USWA on anytime anybody from the USWA would like to come on Sportswire, you are more than welcome to contact me. I am on Facebook at Tom Bryce. I am here on YouTube. Hit the sub button for me. And anything I can do for anybody out there, all you have to do is message me about more USWA talent on here. And we'd certainly love to do that. And it would be my pleasure. And also hit the sub button for the USW, which I'm going to put that link up here right now for. So in the meantime, sub for Mr. Taufua. I want to see at least 5 new subscribers. I got 15 people on YouTube. So do me a favor. I do want to say that we'll be back. And also, Mr. Omen Black wants to say, after many offers and many phone calls from indie feds, the boogeyman of the Midwest will be back in a squared circle in March. But who wants it first? I mean, that will be a great question, and I would love to talk about that very soon. And I'm sure Mr. Taufua would be interested in knowing, and maybe, who knows, Sean Jovi might even talk about that on Thursday night show. And I want to jam out to him. Yes, definitely count yourself in. We got a bunch of people out there, so we want to make sure if you have your chance to win. I'm going to announce the winner in 7 minutes, roughly 7 minutes. So let me know in the chat if you're a Megadeth fan or not, and you'll have your chance to win. I do want to put the USWA's YouTube link up here because I'm also assuming Mr. Taufua has more people on the way for us, so it'll buy us some time. Buy us some time in the wrestling world. But the USWA has a YouTube channel, and just because they've allowed Mr. Taufua to hack into our shows many times, and Mr. Jameson will find his way back on here in less than 3 weeks, hit the sub button for the USWA. You can do that here right now, and they're at 18 subs. Let's get them to 20 subs, 22 subs, 23 subs. It's very simple. It's free. All you have to do is hit the notification button. Also, I got a question for you, Mr. Taufua. Are you ready for next weekend from the USWA?
I'm always ready because
Are you sure it's a Tonight Show? Are you sure you're ready?
I'm definitely ready because now it got me so pumped up for this upcoming Saturday to go to Connecticut. I'm ready to defend this and bring it back home.
You better bring it. You better keep it. You better keep bringing your A game. And by the way, you're welcome. You got 4 new subs on Demented 724, and I want to get another 4 more subs because I still have people out there that may want to sub. So go out there and hit the sub button for Daniel Taufua's on their YouTube channel, where you can see some of that music. And ironically enough, TikTok, Demented TikTok, Mr. Taufua throughout the hour, and you have a chance to maybe hit the sub button there. There's a few videos there in the past, and that's how we saw the early beginnings of the Samoan King. And hit the sub button for Daniel Taufua there for me, and hit the sub button for the USWA. I would appreciate that very much. And there you go. We got you 2 more subs. So let's get the USWA another 2 subs. So please go out there and sub to Mr. Taufua.
Come on, for your Universal Champion for USWA, subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe so we can get the USWA to keep allowing the champion and Mr. Jameson to, well, find their way back onto Sportswire Radio, so they don't have to hack in here. And yes, you can message me on Facebook if you want to do anything else in the future. We appreciate that very much. Well, obviously, yes, there is a possibility, Pops could win. I see that I think Mrs. Maverick's in the house, and she wants to jam out on the CD. So I got a couple of people who have raised their hands that want to win. So if you're out there still, you got a few more minutes. Tell me if you're in the chat you want a chance to win the new Megadeth album. And thank you, Bam, for subbing to the USWA's page. Who knows? Maybe we'll see Bam Allen out there. Maybe we'll see other people here that will be invited onto this stream. Because after all, you've told me that you want more people to hack in. But we'll see. We'll see what else happens here over the coming minutes. And also, I did want to point out that Zilla is here and wanted to say hello. And hello to Day Jameson. Yes. And also, yes, thank you again. If you're out there, sub to Courtney's page. It wasn't Wyatt Black that we saw. And there's the man that you hacked into. There's the rare bird Chris Felix. He's a big metal guy. I've seen he follows a couple of people I follow, and he could win. I mean, I got somebody else out there, so I got a tough decision to make here, Mr. Taufua. A very tough decision so far. I mean, we got a few more minutes to figure that out. Time will tell. I mean, I appreciate this is your last chance. So if you're out there, it's your last chance to win this, and we'll get to a few more things, and we were going to see you on the 21st. After what I saw from you and Godric Sandwell, I really hope this is what you wanted, Mr. Taufua. Just saying.
And to be honest, I wanted him to set himself free. I wanted him to open that red door, because that red door that has been closed for so long, he's been so drastically just not himself.
Not himself. Okay, not himself. Fair. Okay, you say not himself. I guess we haven't seen himself, I guess, for, I don't know, the last year and a half. So what you say. You say that. I mean, I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but it's your words here. And speaking of people, there is Ampo. Ampo's in the house, the man that we showed that footage for, and Ampo is in the house. And have you been in touch with Ampo via Tokyo about everything that's been going on recently?
Yeah. He asked me about since he's been in Tokyo, he's like, man, I've been hearing a lot of like different things, different whispers, and he was like, I just had to call and check on you. I was like, I'm perfectly fine. He said, well, did you ever hear anything of Phoebe Harper? I said, nope, I have not.
Nobody's heard anything of Phoebe Harper. I think that's the most, fascinating situation out there. Nobody's heard a thing about Phoebe Harper. And if you're out there on YouTube, do me a favor, hit the sub button for my other account where you can watch some other content. And that is at the Ring Fever 5786. So I see you here. Do me a favor, hit the sub button for me. Hit the sub button for the USWA. Yes, hit the sub button for Dave Jamison. He was here, Ampo, a little while ago. And, before I announce the winner, Daniel Taufua, I want to ask you about that other guy, that guy that you hacked onto, who's also Samoan, who also holds championship gold. And that's a guy Omen Black knows pretty well. And that's the IMF United States champion, the final chief, the Samoan Dragon, Il Drago.
Hey, you know what? I did it because I wanted him to see, like, who his real, tribal king was. Understandable, he's the final chief. I'm the tribal king. Official. One and only tribal king. Now, he holds championship gold. I hold two. What would that be, and how would that look if there's two Samoans going at it for a championship? I feel like the world will collide.
I think he would sell a lot of tickets. I think a lot of people would have an interest in who's the more of the Samoan king or the final Samoan. I mean, you could throw out whatever name out there, Chief, King, Final. I mean, that would be a really intriguing match.
That's almost like yesterday at the Royal Rumble. Basically, when Roman stepped foot to Jay, and Roman said, you want to try that again? No.
Yeah, well, it didn't work out too well. Yeah, well, Roman said he's back now because everybody else in his place, not so good. So you're saying it's the same thing. Wait a minute. Wait, you're sly. You are trying to hack into people's minds, because what you're saying is, through my mind, that you'll do the same thing to Il Drago to what Roman did to Jay?
Kinda, so he can get his mind right. Like, nah, we're Samoans. We're supposed to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be dancing or eating or no.
Well, you and Il Drago ain't dancers. There's no question about that. You guys have championship gold, but it seems to me like you have him on your mind to, well, show people why you're truly that final king.
Yeah, I'm going to show him that I'm the only one.
Well, you know what? I guess we'll certainly have to find out, and I'm sure I'll ask him about that. So I'm going to announce the winner. So I want one more call. If you're here in the chat, if you're in the chat and you want to win, let me know now, and I'll pick a winner. So tell me if you're a fan of Megadeth or not, or tell me if you want to win the CD, and I'll pick you, or I'll at least figure out who I'm going to pick. So I see right now I got Bam Allen wants to win. Anybody else is your last call, is the last call. So I'm giving you one more chance. So if you're out there, you want to win the new Megadeth CD, let me know you're a Megadeth fan. We already had one winner on Friday. It was Light Shifter Arts. We know who that is. So you get one more chance in the chat. So let me know in the chat right now. Otherwise, I'm going to pick a winner. So if you're out there in the chat, is your last chance, the last, like I say in the bar, the last call. So your last call. So I'm giving 60 seconds. 60 seconds. I'm giving 60 seconds.
If y'all's a Megadeth fan, name one song.
Well, I mean, I have the album, so I could name all the songs.
Well, yeah, I know that.
I mean that, but the USWA loves that idea, and I do too. So we're gonna give everybody when my clock hits 1 hour and 1 minute, I'm going to announce a winner. Well, the Rare Bird, Chris Phoenix, he meant to say peace sells. We'll give him that. We'll give him that one. So we'll give him 25 seconds. You got 25 seconds, then I'm going to announce a winner. Yeah, he said sells, corrected. Thank you, Rare Bird. You're welcome. So you got to let me know in the chat. I see a bunch of people here. I mean, you're in the chat, and you're coming on. And if you want to win this, the new Megadeth album, this is your chance. This is your last chance. Tell me in the chat you're a Megadeth fan or not. So parents' anniversary is the 3rd. Let them jam out and enjoy their day. Well, I mean, all right. So I'm giving final chance. This could be the winner. And if you want Bam Allen to win, tell me why you're a Megadeth fan or you want to win it. So this is it. We're waiting. I'm actually going overtime. So I'm giving you 15 more seconds. Then we got to move on because I want to ask Mr. Taufua a few more things before we sign off. So this is it. Last call. We got 8 seconds. I'm a fan of all metal. You know what? That's a tough call there. He's a fan of all metal. You know what? Boy, after hearing that, I mean, I'm going to have to pick a winner here. He said he's a fan of all types of metal, and he just named a song. As much as I want to give it to Bam Allen's parents, as much as I want to give it to Mrs. Maverick kind of left the chat. I'm going to have to announce the winner now of the brand new Megadeth album, which is #1 right now on the Billboard 200 charts. And it's going to go to the man, Daniel Taufua, that you hacked into on Friday's stream, one half of the WVWF Tag Team Champions, the Rare Bird, Chris Phoenix. Congratulations, my friend. You're the winner. DM me on Facebook, and I'll give you the details, and I'll mail you the CD. So give me your address when we're off the air, and you won this. Congratulations. You had the last comment. I mean, Bam Allen had a great game, but have no fear. We're going to do another one of these this week. So we're still going to do another one. I got a bunch of these. You could still win. So if you haven't won yet, let your heart not be troubled. And Zilla wanted to say, what about King Daniel Taufua? Well, what about them, Zilla? What about them? What about them? What about them? And sorry, Mrs. Maverick. Unfortunately, I needed another comment. I kept asking for the comment. But don't worry. Tuesday, Cody's here, and you still may win on Tuesday. We'll do it again on Tuesday. We're gonna do another giveaway on Tuesday's show. So it's not over yet. So let's just say it's not over yet. So hopefully, you tune in Tuesday night because Mr. Maverick will be here. But but what about you guys? I mean, have we not seen you guys for an hour on here or what?
You know what? I think it's because a lot of people want to see Dave Jameson and King Taufua in a match.
Unfinished, and the USWA, by the way, the USWA is here. We know what happened last year between you two. Are you saying there's unfinished business?
There might be because he won that Keystone State Championship against me.
But now, you got the Universal Championship.
Unfortunately, yeah, that is true. But I guess, unfortunately, how can I say this? The unfinished business between myself and Day is that when he won that championship, it engraved something in my mind so deeply that I want one more shot. That when I get that shot, I can prove to him, even when you Claymore acid kicked me twice, or 3 times, or 4 or 5, that I'll still get up.
The Soul Poker, listen, we know about your rivalry with him last year. I mean, that proved it and some.
Yeah. No matter what, that's my brother. We are a collective. Same thing with Ampo the Destroyer and Lestat.
The Banana
You
Man.
know what I can say for Brittany Storm too, even though that she kind of scooted herself away.
Have you corrupted her mind? Have you hacked into her mind?
I can't say I did, but I felt like she hears whispers and she thinks she can do it herself. So Ampo said to her, take the wheels off and let her run free. And then if she figures out, she'll come back.
Well, I guess time will tell. I mean, certainly time will tell. But I would love to see you and Dave Jamieson back out there in the ring. I think that would be a match we all, I think, collectively would like to see. And I know the USWA is here, and I think they could make that match happen.
Oh, yeah, I know they can. But they want me to collectively defend this, and I will defend this no matter what, because I am a fighting champion for USWA. Even though that if I win, if I lose, which I know I'm not going to lose, this belt ain't going nowhere because no one else can defend it like I can.
Yeah, well, management just said that's an interesting match. I think that's an interesting rematch. That's a great idea.
For what? Both belts? I think that can...
You just want everything. Daniel Taufua, you want to be on Sportswire every day. You want more championship belts. You want to hack into people's minds. I mean, what else?
At least that belt will stay with the collective.
All right. You know what? You make a point. You make a point. Yeah, see? Even management's like, this man. And you've got even people in the state of Iowa that say, I beg to differ, so-called king.
Hey, you know what? Everywhere I go, I can defend this and guarantee you I will walk out still USWA Universal Champion King Taufua.
Well, you know what? That could very well be the case. And I have something for you, Mr. Taufua, that I'm going to show on my screen shortly, which you have no idea what I'm about to show. But I do have a YouTube channel, which I want to plug myself and give myself some subs. My other YouTube account, which you can watch some of this stuff. So please do me a favor. Hit the sub button. And Bam Allen, don't feel bad. You have a chance still to win on Tuesday. I'm going to do this again Tuesday night when Cody Maverick is here. And I'm sorry about the Lakers, but I mean, I can't speak for that. I can only speak for the contest we'll do again on Tuesday. And Mrs. Maverick, I did make a last call twice, but you still may win on Tuesday's show. Don't feel too bad. And thank you to everybody else being here. And also, if you are out here because Daniel Taufua is represented by the USWA, I need you to hit the sub button for the USWA. I'm going to put that link up here right now. There is going to be a lot more content from the USWA, and I need you to hit the sub button for the USWA because they have allowed Daniel Taufua to continue to hack onto Sportswire radio shows. So please hit that sub button. Yes.
Also, I want to say to USWA, I appreciate y'all so much for trusting me to be your Universal Championship. Well, your Universal Champion.
Yeah,
I really appreciate that, and I will make sure that on Saturday I will defend this belt and to show and prove that USWA is not going nowhere or anything. We will reign everywhere we go, and we will show out everywhere we go.
Oh, I think that we're just only getting started. But, let me share my screen. Mr. Taufua, because I want to do it because for those that are listening and watching here in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage, the Sportswire Radio, you're in the Hall of Fame once again for being the Samoan King. Yes, you are. Once again, congratulations. Daniel Taufua! You are now in the Sportswire Hall of Fame yet again. Congratulations.
This is what, 2 times?
3.
Oh, this is 3. I'm a 3-time Hall of Famer and
collective. Yourself, and now yourself a second time.
Exactly. Oh, you know what? That is true.
3 times. Yep, 3 times.
3-time Hall of Famer, and now still your hybrid and Universal Champion.
And and after what you did to Godric Sandwell, I think if I didn't put you in the Hall of Fame again, I might be hearing the voices, and I may have to leave this stream after what you did to Godric Sandwell and what he may be going through right now. We hope that we find him back onto Sportswire Radio for his birthday next Friday, so we didn't want that fate. So if you're out there, do me a favor, hit the sub button for Daniel Taufua and his Demented 724 and the USWA. We'll give him this copy when we're off the air, because all I have to do is just give it to him here. And I want to say hello to my friend Maria out there. Maria's in the house. How you doing, Maria? And she was very quiet tonight because she saw what was done between Miss Wood, not Mr. Black, your brother, Dave Jameson, and obviously, well, what we think is still Godric Sandwell. So, obviously, Mr. Taufua, you've been a very busy man here. Is there anything else you want to talk about? So, I know we're going to see you in Connecticut on Saturday. Yep. I know we're going to see you back in Parkersburg, and so did Godric Sandwell on the 21st. Maybe I will see you on the 14th on Valentine's Day in Charleroi. I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about that I've missed, or anybody on the stream that I've missed?
Actually, you won't see me in Charleroi on the 14th.
Just doing the group, maybe.
You'll see me in Ohio on the 14th.
Oh, I know. Okay.
I will be with Strong Style Lucha.
Yes, I did see that. Yes, I know Strong. Yes, Strong Style Lucha.
I know Jay Bev.
Oh yes, I know Jay. So what are you going to do to him? What you've done to everybody else here tonight?
It's possible, because when you step foot in the ring with me, you become a different person after the match. So, however he is, he did make a post about me saying he's going to be a Kingslayer, but how can you be a Kingslayer when you don't know how somebody is? I exactly said, you don't know me and I don't know you, but you'll never forget the name of King Taufua.
And you know what? You'll never forget him, because if you're out there, he's got some music content. He did say the group is getting back together. So if you can, do me a favor. Go hit the sub button there on YouTube. And maybe I should show the audience a snippet, or nah, let them find it on their own.
I'm going to show them TikTok. The snippet of TikTok.
Let's show him. We'll play a little bit of TikTok, because Mr. Taufua, if we don't, he's going to make sure that he's going to corrupt my mind, which means that we're never going to be back on sports. Well, no, somebody else will be back on sports. But let's play some of the footage. Well, can we play it? Here we go. There we go. Now, are you in the Steelers jersey, or am I missing something?
Yeah, I'm in the Steelers jersey.
I knew it right away, because that you weren't going to be the guy in the mask, because you do that here on Sportswire. But I mean, that's a song I hope you guys will perform again.
Oh yeah, everybody loves TikTok.
That was a good song. That was a really, I could see that getting the crowd hyped. That's a good wrestling song.
Actually, when we perform that song, I get the crowd all into it. I'll say, we say tick and you say talk, and I'll say tick, and everybody will say talk. So I definitely get the crowd into it.
I tell you what, I mean, I would love to see more from you guys. And if you guys are serious in the music business, I mean, I am friends with the guy that produced Tupac's last 2 songs when he was alive. I mean, Scott Gutierrez. I mean, I've interviewed him and he somehow likes me. So I would love to see you guys back out there. Maybe we get you guys to perform in the WVWF. Maybe you guys can, get the crowd going after all. I mean, you did that to Phoebe Harper. I mean, it would be a no-brainer if you did the same thing in the world out there. And, Cody Maverick's here, and he wanted to also say, before I put up his YouTube link, whooping, tick tock, how befitting, Mr. Taufua, how befitting.
Oh, devil in the blue coat is always around, no matter what. Ain't that right, Matt Hatter?
Well, you know what? He's here. Well, he's here, and this guy is going to be here Tuesday night between 7:15 and 7:30, a special early kickoff time because I have a segment, I think, at 9:30 Eastern time. So we're going to do 2 for the price of 1 because I've been so bored lately. No, I just have 2 for the price of 1. Well, actually, I've been pretty bored because it's so cold. And we're going to warm things up for you Tuesday night because we're going to hear from the WVWF King of the Mountain champion, Cody Maverick himself. And in the meantime, support independent wrestling by hitting the sub button for him and checking out some of his content. We'll be talking a lot about him, and I think we'll talk about his match, which was postponed, and maybe they'll still have it on the 21st. We'll have to talk about that with Cody Maverick. But if you're out there, do me a favor, hit the sub button for Cody Maverick, and hit the sub button for what we just saw with Daniel Taufua and Demented, because Demented's getting back together, and it's going to be TikTok for everybody else that doesn't hit the sub button for him. So that song was a good. It was definitely a good high energy song, and I agree with Mrs. Maverick on that. And Mrs. Maverick, you still may win on Tuesday, so I promise you.
Y'all can go www.reverbnation.com/dementedmusic. All the music is on there.
I will put that link up. So before we get to closing thoughts, give me that one more time, and I will type it into the chat. www. Go ahead.
ReverbNation.com.
That's
Demented Music. All one.
Okay.
All
one word. Okay, I'm going to do that right now. So if you're out there, you get a chance to follow the guys. You know what? I don't even know if I can do it because it says I have to make an account on Reverb Nation. You know what? We'll try it one more time. Demented Music. Okay, let's try it. It may not let me do it. Let me see. Yep, we got it. All right, here we go. Yep, we got it. Yeah, you hacked into the Reverb Nation website. And there they are. So do me a favor. If you're on Reverb Nation or if you're not on Reverb Nation, check this out. You can see some of the band's music, some of the songs that they may perform on their return. You got a bunch of stuff here. I mean, Nightmare Fuel. I mean,
that was actually my theme song when I used to come out, Nightmare Fuel.
Well, I could see why. I mean, well, Patrick Samuel is going to be listening to that on loop.
Nightmare Fuel, Nightmare Fuel, Nightmare Fuel. It's like a work of art. Gonna combust, just takes a little spark. Like a demon dog lurking in the dark. Just believe the bite is worse than the bark. Nightmare Fuel.
It's always Halloween. 365, more than 2018. Those ghouls, goblins hitting the scene. All the scary fucks are joining the team. They're lean, mean, monster machines. Coming from the dark when there's a change to the leaves. Make it bleed, if you know what I mean. Now get the fuck out the way and let the banshee scream.
We got to get you with Andrew Lovelace. He's the DJ Dirty White Boy. I mean, he does some DJing. We got to get Andrew Lovelace and you guys to maybe create a track because it just occurred to me that he's a DJ. You got Demented. I mean, and Day's been in the studio. You got to collectively do a collab with Day. Maybe we'll get Ampo to produce it, Lovelace to put the DJ track on. And I mean, now all of a sudden we got a group.
You'll be surprised. I actually got a couple songs with Day.
Oh, we got him on YouTube?
No, he didn't.
Okay, then we're not going to find those if they're not, because we don't want Day to go turn like he did on that famous Facebook Live on certain individual who owns a certain company. We don't want to do that. Thank you, everybody.
One day he'll put them on there. I know he will.
And I, you know what? And I am with the USW. That sounds like a great T-shirt, a great plug, a great promotion, and music and wrestling. Listen, the IMF has Tone your boss. He's done the WNBA champion song, the NBA champion song, the Super Bowl champion song, SummerSlam. I mean that we could be doing the same thing for the USWA, and that's why you need to go to Reverb Nation. You need to also, before we sign off, go on YouTube and please go to Demented 724. So that's what you should do. And we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Also want to congratulate one more time the rare bird Chris Phoenix, who is one half of the WVWF Tag Team Champions, who won this. So we'll give him this. I will mail it to him tomorrow, and he'll give me his address when we're off the air. Thank you, the rare bird. You still may win Tuesday night, so have no fear. We have another copy that we're going to be giving away. So we have a few more of these, and thank you, everybody, for tuning in. So, Mr. Taufua, I give you the floor. I give you the last word, and anything else you'd like to plug, share, or say?
Yeah, well, you know what? For the boss at USWA, I have a great idea. I have a new design that was made, and a T-shirt should be made pretty soon by I forget what her name was. It was
great way to plug it.
Yeah. I apologize. Don't call me Chris Phoenix or Dan Lasers. I forget what the name was. I apologize. But they're going to be doing my shirt for King Taufua with me holding both championships up and everything. So
I'll tell you what, you get that shirt done, I will buy one. I will buy one and I'll wear it.
Okay.
Get that done. Get that done in the next month or two, and I will buy that shirt.
All right. Well, it should be done pretty soon.
All right.
I should be getting them at least like next week. I won't have them before the Connecticut show.
All right.
I'll at least have them for at least WVWF show and the other show in Ohio. So I should be having them soon.
All right. Let me know. And also, that would be a great idea. The Ryan James Memorial Show is coming up here in a few months, and that could be another idea, another collab in the WWF. That would be a great idea. A lot of fans, we saw the crowd in New Heat. You certainly brought some new heat there. And thank you, Mrs. Maverick. And also, yes, thank you, the rare bird. And also, Zilla's a girl. That's okay. Well, we can get Zilla. Management apologizes. They're just here for the first time. And funny about Connecticut, I would love to go to Connecticut. I am in New York City. Although I lived in Connecticut for a summer, my uncle lived in Greenwich, Connecticut, and I think lives just outside of Greenwich. But unfortunately, I will not be able to attend the show. But I would love to collab. So message me on Facebook at Tom Bryce. You can hit the sub button, and don't worry about it. We love Zilla, and it's all good. No harm, no foul. And let's definitely talk and get some more USWA coverage. So, Mr. Taufua, anything else you want to say?
Everybody go like, subscribe, and add Tom as a friend if y'all want to come on Sportzwire, because Sportzwire is an amazing place to be. You can have fun on here. You could do whatever you want. Unfortunately, I like to mess with people's minds.
Well, you have done plenty of that. I mean,
unfortunately, if you're on here, I like to hack into systems too. If he doesn't tell you, I'm like his roommate, basically.
I mean, listen, I just leave the light on for you at this point. I make sure the light's red when you enter through. I just make sure that you got your space, I got mine, and we leave it at that.
Exactly. And for this show coming up in Connecticut, I will make sure that Connecticut knows that USWA Universal Champion is always and ready to go, and will always defend this championship everywhere he goes, because I am the greatest USWA Universal Champion, King Taufua!
Dare I say no more, ladies and gentlemen. That is Daniel Taufua, and this time he had his own show, and boy, we ran the gauntlet. And some, ladies and gentlemen, we ran the gauntlet. That is why he is the WWF Hybrid Champion. He will be there on February the 21st at Love and War, the new follow the WWF on Facebook, West Virginia Wrestling Federation. He is also the USWA Universal Champion. They have a YouTube link. One more time, you have a chance. let's hit the sub button for the USWA. We got them 5 new subscribers. Do me a favor before we sign off. Let's get them at least 1, if not 2 more. So let's support those who support us. Also, I'm on YouTube at Sportzwire Radio 6579. I am also on YouTube at The Ring Fever 5786. And if you'd like to hit the sub button for me before we sign off, because the more subs means the more chances you'll know when I go on next. And that'll be Tuesday night with Cody Maverick, and I'll be around 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. And there's my YouTube link. You can hit the sub button for my old account. And yes, we love the USWA. We love all the wrestling companies that were here. And big thank you to everybody. And also to the man that is now in the Sportzwire Radio Hall of Fame for a 3rd time. Oh my God!
Tick tock. Tick tock. Nightmare fuel. Connecticut, whoever my opponent is, be ready and be prepared to take a spear, and be prepared to never forget the name of King Taufua. Welcome to the wastelands.
Ladies and gentlemen, good night, everybody. Stay safe, stay warm. Daniel Taufua, he is the king. He is the Samoan king. That's why he's the USWA Universal and the WVWF Hybrid Champion. My name is the Reverend Tom Bryce, your voice, figuratively and literally, where all music and all wrestling matters. I'll see everybody Tuesday night. Cody Maverick, 7:30. Wait, oh my God, there's one more person here that has the eyes, and that's Too Ready to Quit DB Rivera. Too Ready to Quit DB Rivera. You have no idea, sir, what you walked into. I wouldn't even want to explain it. I just go back and watch the footage, and everybody certainly, well, maybe they'll be too ready to quit. And if you're out there right now and you haven't subbed to DB Rivera's YouTube page, and I hope you don't find the same fate as Godric Sandwell, you have one more chance. He needs 4 subscribers. He's at 96. Let's get him to 100, and there you go. That'll give him that opportunity. So hit the sub button for him, and that's his page, and find it. And I hope he doesn't find the same thing, because we'll see him back on here. Yes, we love DB. Absolutely, Bad Mountain. You can still win that contest. But you know what? We're out of time, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. On the number one. Come on, that is Sportzwire Radio, where all music and all wrestling matters. I am the Reverend Tom Bryce. Thank you so much, and we're out of time. We got enough. Just see you. See you tomorrow.